Jungkook of BTS flies to the US. Global mission or secret invitation from Jimmy Fallon. Jungkook left Korea just days after being discharged from military service. Not for a concert, not for a vacation, but for something that seems bigger and perhaps more secret. What prompted the sudden flight of BTS's Golden Magne to the United States? Is this part of a global comeback plan that has been prepared far in advance, or just a personal invitation from one of the most influential talk show hosts in the world, Jimmy Fallon? The speculation arose so quickly, even before the plane carrying Jungkook took off from Incheon Airport. On the morning of June 15, 2025, Korean time, the Busan-born idol was seen stepping into the departure terminal in a casual appearance, wearing a mask and a dark hoodie. But one thing that could not be hidden, his presence always caused a stir. The tranquility of the airport immediately turned into a global spotlight. Internal sources from the South Korean entertainment industry mentioned that Jungkook's departure schedule to the US this time was very close and not included in HYB label's official agenda. Precisely because of that, many are wondering, what exactly is the main purpose of this trip? Several theories have begun to emerge from the international online community, including among ARMY, BTS fans, who are always quick to solve the puzzles surrounding their idols. One of the most highlighted theories is the possibility that Jungkook was invited back to The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, a show that is like a second home for BTS in their international promotions, not without reason. The relationship between Jungkook and Jimmy Fallon is indeed special. While promoting his solo single, Standing Next to You, in November 2023, Jungkook not only performed on stage, but also sat casually on Fallon's couch, talking about his career, music, and personal life. Their chemistry was positively received by the American and Korean public, making the episode one of the most watched throughout the year. Now, after nearly 2 years of hiatus from public activities due to mandatory military service, Jungkook's return to the international screen could be an important moment marking a new era in his global career. But the question is, if it's true that he will appear on Fallon's show, why is there no official announcement? Some music industry analysts argue that this secrecy may be intentional. In a digital era dominated by surprises and virality, a suddenly appearing strategy on TV screens could be a brilliant step to shake up the market. Especially if the appearance contains new material, maybe a new solo song, album announcement, or even an international collaboration with top American musicians. Furthermore, netizens also highlighted Jungkook's departure time, which was close to the NBC Live studio recording schedule for The Tonight Show. Based on leaked shooting schedules circulating in several US entertainment forums, one of the empty dates this week is considered ideal for a guest star of Jungkook's caliber, especially if his appearance is a surprise. But on the other hand, some believe that Jungkook's departure to the US is not to appear on a TV show, but to establish musical collaborations with international artists. Rumors about joint projects with American producers, even top singers like Charlie Puth, Justin Bieber, and Ariana Grande, have resurfaced. Previously, Jungkook had collaborated with Charlie Puth on the song Left and Right, which was a huge global success. It is not impossible if he is now heading towards a more ambitious project, while HYB labels remain silent and has not provided any official confirmation. It is precisely this silence that amplifies curiosity. Many fans believe that when information is not leaked by the agency, it usually means something big is being planned. What makes the public even more suspicious is the absence of promotional staff or HYB documentary cameras that usually accompany their idols on important schedules. This time, only a few core staff were seen accompanying Jungkook. If this is just a vacation, why is the security level like attending a state event? Wrote an ex-Twitter user in a viral post that has been shared more than 100,000 times. Of course, There is a possibility that Jungkook just wants to rest for a moment after undergoing a tough and dense military life. But if the main goal is just a vacation, why go to the United States, a place that actually holds so many professional opportunities and media pressure? Some say that now is a very strategic time for Jungkook to rebuild his global connections. In a fast-moving music industry, presence in the US market is crucial to the competitiveness of an international artist. Jungkook, who has been known as the BTS member with the highest individual popularity globally, seems to understand that this moment cannot be missed. Will he suddenly appear on NBC screens this week? Has Fallon prepared exclusive questions to welcome him back? Or is this all part of a global PR strategy for a much larger collaboration project? One thing that cannot be denied, Jungkook never does anything without a big reason. And when the golden magne moves, the world holds its breath. With the tension mounting, army and international media can only wait. There will be a surprise. And it seems the world will once again talk about Jungkook's name, not only as part of BTS, but as a global artist who is writing his new chapter, in an increasingly crowded and competitive K-pop landscape. Jungkook seems poised to make a statement that is more than just a guest appearance. Whether it's a big collaboration, a new solo album, or a strategic comeback to the international stage, his trip to America is no ordinary trip. Now, only time will tell. Is this Jungkook's comeback moment with a big surprise? Or just a casual meeting with Jimmy Fallon that leads to a global media sensation? What is certain is that the world is watching his every move. Jungkook BTS and his trip to the US. Strategic facts, global mission, or just a media illusion? The excitement surrounding Jungkook's departure to the United States is now developing not only into a hot topic, but also a public puzzle that is increasingly confusing. Information is scattered on social media such as TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, to fan communities, forming a wild and ever-evolving stream of speculation. But in the midst of this flood of information, we all need to stop for a moment and ask, is all of this really happening as we think? Or are we being victims of a clever and hypnotizing media narrative construction? Let's reflect. There is no official statement from HYB. There are no photos or videos of a clear schedule in the US. Even Jimmy Fallon himself has not issued any statement. So why are we all, from big media to small fanbase accounts, so sure that Jungkook will appear on The Tonight Show? Is this based on evidence, or just based on a mass mindset shaped by online trends? Every time a big celebrity like Jungkook makes a move, the world quickly associates it with something monumental. But let's ask ourselves, have we, as the public, lost the ability to distinguish between news and expectations, between real events and viral narratives constructed for clicks, views, and engagement? Try to pay attention to how this news is developing. A short 8-second video on TikTok shows Jungkook crossing Incheon Airport. A few seconds is enough to trigger complex theories on Twitter, from collaborations with Justin Bieber to comebacks with futuristic visuals. Within 24 hours, those theories have turned into a collective truth. But where is the concrete evidence? Where is the clarification? And more importantly, why is no one questioning the validity of this narrative? Is this purely a form of fan love? Or is it starting to become part of a culture of instant information consumption that no longer cares about verification? Some might say, it doesn't matter as long as it makes us happy. But behind that happiness, there are real consequences. Public perception shaped not by facts, but by assumptions. In a highly structured entertainment industry like K-pop, every piece of information released to the public is rarely spontaneous. So the question is, was this rumor really accidentally leaked? Or was it intentionally done to create global buzz neatly packaged as a leak? One thing is for sure, facts will not change just because we want them to. But opinions can if we choose to think more critically. Thank you. Now it's your turn. Is this story real or just a media scenario? Please leave your opinion and let's continue this discussion together with common sense, curiosity, and the courage to question everything.